If you're making YouTube shorts, you know that feeling, that incredible frustration when a video just stops. Well, today, we're diving into how you can escape these so-called view jails, those plateaus that completely stall out your content.
And it all starts with this number, the one that just makes your heart sink the second you hit publish. 0.
I mean, if you've ever sat there refreshing the page again and again and again, only to see this staring back at you, you know exactly what I'm talking about. It feels like you're invisible, like you're just shouting into the void.
And look, you are absolutely not alone in this. The creator we're drawing from for this explainer felt the exact same way. They were convinced they were just cursed with bad luck, watching other people go viral with the most random stuff.
So let's tackle that first hurdle, zero view jail. The key to breaking out isn't some complicated secret. It's actually pretty simple. You just have to prove to YouTube that you're a real person.
So what exactly is zero view jail? Well, it's when your short gets completely stopped in its tracks before it even has a chance. The algorithm basically puts up a big digital wall because for some reason your account has been flagged.
But why? Why does the platform do this? It's not personal, and it's definitely not random. There are some really specific triggers that cause an account to get stuck at 0.
It pretty much boils down to 3 main culprits. First, and this is the most common one, your account activity just makes you look like a bot. Second, maybe you made a really drastic, sudden switch in your content niche. And third, you might be just reposting viral clips that have been seen a million times without adding anything new or transformative to them.
You have to remember, YouTube is a massive platform, and it is constantly on guard against bots. So if your account is brand new, or you haven't been very active on it, your first upload can really easily get caught in that spam filter.
So how do you fix this? Easy. You need to act like a real user. For the next, say, 4 to 7 days, just use your account. Watch some videos, leave some genuine comments on other people's stuff, subscribe to a few channels you like. This whole process warms up your account and sends all the right signals to the algorithm.
Okay, so you've broken out of zero view jail. But now, you're hitting the next wall, the 15K view jail. This is where your shorts get a little bit of traction, but they never really truly take off. And this is a whole new kind of challenge.
And this is where you have to completely change your mindset. The problem isn't the platform anymore. It's not about YouTube trusting you. It's about the quality and structure of your content, or as our source calls it, your packaging.
So what in the world is packaging? Well, it's actually a super simple but really powerful framework. Your short is built on 3 pillars: a strong hook to grab attention instantly, good retention to keep people watching, and a satisfying payoff that makes the whole thing feel worth it.
Think about it like this. The hook is your first 1 to 3 seconds. That is your only chance to make someone stop scrolling. Retention, that's the story you're telling in the middle that keeps them glued to the screen. And the payoff, that's the finale, the punchline, the big reveal they were waiting for. If you can get these 3 things right, you are well on your way.
Now for hooks, you've basically got 2 tools in your toolbox. You've got visual hooks, something weird, an unexpected movement, even a simple red arrow pointing at something. And then you have word hooks, a shocking statement, or asking the viewer a direct question. You know what's even better? Using both.
All right, let's say you've totally mastered packaging. Your videos are consistently hitting 15, maybe even 30,000 views, but they just can't seem to break through to that next viral level. This is where you have to evolve from being a content crafter into a content strategist. And I gotta tell you, there is no magic bullet here. The easy fixes, they're behind you now. There's no simple trick you can use to just jump from 30K views to 1 million.
Instead, the real key to breaking this barrier is to start making small, strategic adjustments. You're not looking for a complete overhaul of your entire style. You're actually searching for one tiny tweak, one small improvement that could unlock massive growth. So where do you even start looking for that tiny fix? You go right back to the fundamentals of packaging. Ask yourself, is the core video idea itself strong enough? Could my hook be just a little bit faster, a little more intriguing? Is there a weak spot in the middle that's losing viewers? And is the payoff as powerful as it could possibly be? See, this is the strategist at work. It's all about studying what's working in your niche, diving deep into your own analytics to see exactly where people are dropping off, and then making small, informed changes based on that data. It becomes a cycle. You tweak, you test, and you analyze. Okay, so let's tie this all together. When you look at it this way, you can actually see a really clear path forward, from 0 all the way to viral.
It's really a three-stage evolution of you as a creator. You start as the human, just proving you're authentic. Then you become the crafter, mastering the hook, retention, and payoff. And finally, you evolve into the strategist, making those tiny, data-driven fixes to perfect your craft.
So, you see, this isn't about luck. It's not about some secret algorithm hack. It's a process. It's about identifying where you are on this path and focusing on solving the right problem. So, the only question left is, when you look at your own content, which tiny fix are you going to make first?